Notes from Greenelsh, number 305. Let go. My wife and I have 3 children. Our 2 oldest are living on their own. One is a teacher, and the other is in her last year of studying wildlife ecology and heading to veterinary school. Our youngest has just started college, but is living at home for now. With his busy school, work, and cross-country training schedules, we don't see him much. So our season of life is different than it was just a few years ago. Many of our friends also have kids who have all moved out. Being a, quote, empty nester is liberating and challenging at the same time. On the one hand, parents of grown children have a more open and flexible schedule, not being directly responsible for supporting their kids. On the other hand, the house feels empty and the future unknown. Parents tend to reflect on whether they were good parents. Did they do the right things in raising their kids? Are their kids prepared? Will they thrive? If they are parents who love God, they wonder, will our kids continue to follow God and grow in their love for Him and others? Seek God's wisdom and help to use your freedom and your challenges to grow and best support others in whatever season of life or transition you're in. Now what? Here are a few practical things which might help you if you are an empty nester. Although my explanations are directed to parents, the key principles apply even if you just need to let go of something in order to transition and grow. First, pray. Share your feelings and concerns with God over your changing relationship with your kids. Continue to pray for the welfare of your children. Ask God to guide you in how to effectively relate to your kids now that they are more independent. 2. Let go. Don't let mistakes or sin from the past cripple you and steal your joy in the present. Confess any wrongdoing. Bring your failures to God. Receive His gracious forgiveness. He promises to bring all things together for good for those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. Release your kids to God's care. He is their heavenly Father and loves them even more than you do. If they are open, He will help them mature to become like Jesus, just as He is helping you. 3. Realize you are needed. Although your parenting role is changing, it will never end. As you move from a director's role more into an advisor's role, you'll still deepen a relationship with your kids, support them, and provide a refuge when needed. Keep modeling what it looks like to love God and others. In addition, God has an ever-expanding plan for you. Be faithful, available, and teachable. Seek Him and His righteousness first. And finally, 4th, take the next step. Use your time strategically as God enables you. Support your spouse, who is also trying to cope with the kids being gone. Go and teach others to obey all God has commanded you. Mentor children, teens, or young adults. Learn new skills in order to serve others. Make new relationship connections through activities that you enjoy. In conclusion, God is always preparing you for what's next. Be open to Him working. Part of your preparation is letting go of how things used to be or how you wish them to be, so God can do a new and even better work in you and through you. Your kids will benefit also by being compelled to rely on God directly to build their faith and meet their needs. And just as an added note, years ago, my dad abandoned our family. It was hard on my mom, my 2 brothers, and me. But God was faithful to help each of us, individually and together. After a few years, all of us boys moved out at the same time. One got married, one went into the military, and I went to college. It was hard for my mother to, quote, lose all of us at once, but she relied on God. I've reflected on this and ended up writing a song about it titled Letting Go. You can listen to it on the lightrunner.org website under Songs.